So till now we are going with ratio analysis, and we have studied about liquidity ratios as well as leverage ratios we have studied. Now we'll go for the next one, that is turnover ratio. So liquidity, leverage we have finished. We'll be going for this leverage ratios now. Sorry, we'll go for turnover ratios. Turnover ratios are also called as activity ratios or performance ratio. Turnover ratios are also called as activity ratio or performance ratio. Turnover ratios are used to determine how efficiently the financial assets and liabilities of an organization have been used for the purpose of generating revenues. These ratios measure the operating efficiency of an enterprise. These ratios are used to calculate the operating efficiencies. Operating efficiencies means major thing is sales. How is our turnover? How is our revenue when compared to the other parts? Other parts means it may be creditors, it may be debtors, it may be our inventory, it may be our capital, working capital, all those things. Okay. So here we have these types of 7 types of ratios you have. First one is inventory turnover ratio or stock turnover ratio. Then comes is debtors turnover ratio, creditors turnover ratio. These two are very, very, very important. You always get this in your exam for 5 marks. Either debtors turnover ratio or creditors turnover ratio. It is compulsory. Okay. Next is cash turnover ratio. This is not so important, never asked. Working capital turnover ratio, this may be asked. Fixed assets turnover ratio, capital turnover ratio, or it is also called as sales to net worth ratio. These are important, but the most important is debtors and creditors. Okay. First, we'll go for inventory turnover ratio. Capital turnover is a measure that indicates organization's efficiency in the relation to the utilization of capital employed in the business, and it is calculated as a ratio of total annual turnover. Okay. Turnover is nothing but your sales divided by the total amount of stockholders or equity shareholders, also known as net worth. And the higher the ratio, the better is the utilization of capital employed. ಈ ಟರ್ನ್ ಓವರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಹಾಕಿರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಿ, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೀರಿ, ಮಷಿನ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ತಗೋತೀರಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೋತೀರಿ. ವೈ? ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗ್ತದದು? ವೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇವ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ರೇಷಿಯೋಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಂಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. It may be fixed assets, it may be debtors, creditors, that is current assets, current liabilities, it may be a working capital, it may be the total capital. All this, yaವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇದು ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೀರಿ, how it is affecting your sales, whether sales is returning in a good way or not. Raw materials purchase ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು parallelly ನೀವು sales ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತೀರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ. All these things will be studying in these ratios. Okay. So here, first one is inventory turnover ratio or stock turnover ratio. It is also referred as stock turnover ratio, which is used to measure the number of sales generated from its inventory and how efficiently the inventories in a company is used. This ratio reveals the number of times stock is replaced during a given accounting period. That means, you see, stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. Okay. So here, cost of goods sold, we are saying how much expenses you are making for your sales divided by the stock. That is number of times you are using your raw material, you are replacing the stock. That will be studying over here. So inventory turnover ratio or stock turnover ratio, it is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. So what is cost of goods sold? Cost of goods sold, opening stock. Okay. ನೀವು ಮೊದಲ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. That exactly is the cost of goods sold. Only thing is there we are not considering profits and incomes. Opening stock, for this you are adding purchases and then add direct expenses. Okay. For this you are reducing closing stock. Andre cost of goods sold, it should be purely concerned to your purchases. Raw material purchase ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಬೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಔಟ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. Whatever you get is the cost of goods sold. Okay, either you can use this method, and it depends on what type of data you have actually. If you have all these data, then you go for this calculation. But you don't know this and you know sales and gross profit, then you can go for this. Cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. That is the cost of goods sold. Okay, clear about this? To calculate this ratio, you should compulsory know how to find the cost of goods sold. Next is average stock. As you all know, what is average stock? Whenever we say average, it is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Okay, opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. If opening stock is not there, then it is directly closing stock divided by 2. Interpretation. Standard ratio is 8 times in a year. Standard ratio is 8 times in a year. Remember, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 8 times ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. If the actual ratio is more than 8 times, it indicates that more sales are effected and effective inventory management and goods sold efficiently in a year. Stock turnover is very efficient. Okay. Yavaga, when it is more than 8 times, stock turnover is efficient. If it is less than 8 times, then what happens is it indicates that the concern has unsaleable goods, inefficient inventory management. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. It may be production or it may be semi-finished goods or anything, any type of production. ಅದು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್, ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್. ಅದು 8 times ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. 8 times ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್. If it is less than 8 times, then it is not efficient. Okay. We'll go for one problem. Take down this. From the following information, calculate a stock turnover ratio. Opening stock 30,000, purchases 90,000, carriage inward 7,500, sales 1,50,000, closing stock 15,000, gross profit 37,500. Okay, take down this problem. What all we have here? We have opening stock, we know purchases, carriage inward is there, we have sales, closing stock, and then gross profit. Clear? So we all know that as per the formula, stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. Now calculation of goods sold, we know that this is the formula. Else we have this formula. Average stock is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Okay, take down this part. From the following information, calculate the problem part I have taken over here. I usually take this so that you will have reference for calculation. And now cost of goods sold. First we'll calculate the cost of goods sold. So what are the information we have? Stock, opening stock we have. Okay, so opening stock is 30,000, right? This 30,000 I have taken here, opening stock. Next, for this we are adding purchases. Purchases, it is 90,000. So I am taking this as 90,000 here. Then we have carriage inward 7,500. So carriage inwards I am taking 7,500. If you add these three, 30,000, 90,000 and 7,500, you will get 1,27,500. Okay. For this, we are reducing closing stock. We have closing stock here. How much it is? 15,000. If I reduce 15,000, we'll get 1,12,500. What is this? This is the cost of goods sold. Okay. Now, average stock. Average stock is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. So we have here opening stock. Again, I am coming back here, 30,000. So 30,000 I have taken here. Closing stock is 15,000. 15,000 I have taken. So you will get this as 45,000 divided by 2. You will get 22,500. This is our average stock. Now, coming back to our formula, stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. Stock turnover ratio, that is 1,12,500. Cost of goods sold, I have taken this value. Okay. Divided by 22,500, I have taken this value. If you divide it, you will get 5 times. Okay. So this is the stock turnover ratio. Clear about this? Take this down. So we'll go for one more problem. Take down this. From the following information, calculate stock turnover ratio. Credit sales 3 lakhs, cash sales 5 lakhs, sales returns 50,000, opening stock 50,000, closing stock 70,000, gross profit is 20%. Okay, a bit different type of data is given here. From the following information, calculate a stock turnover ratio. Credit sales 3 lakhs, cash sales 5 lakhs, sales returns is 50,000, opening stock 50,000, closing stock 70,000, and gross profit 20%. We do not know purchases over here, nor we know any type of direct expenses. So stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. This is one of our formula. And calculation of cost of goods sold, we have this method, or we also have this method. At present, we'll be using this. That is, cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit, because we know sales and gross profit. Okay. And we'll be calculating the average stock, that is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. So here you see, I'll be using this formula. Cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. So when you say sales here, this is net sales or total sales, that is credit sales plus cash sales minus sales returns if it is there. Okay. So what all we have, what information we have? We have credit sales, that is 3 lakhs. Problem is here. This is a problem part. So 3 lakhs is our credit sales. I have taken credit sales 3 lakhs. Next we have cash sales 5 lakhs. I have taken 5 lakhs cash sales. Okay. Now when I add this, I will get 8 lakhs. I have to draw a line over here. 3 plus 5 is 8 lakhs. I've got 8 lakhs. 8 lakhs is our total sales. From this, what I'm doing is, we have to reduce sales returns. If we do have sales returns 50,000. So reduce 50,000. Okay. So 8 lakhs minus 50,000, you will get 7 lakh 50,000. This is our net sales. Clear about this? So now, cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. This 7 lakh 50,000 I have taken this, substituted the value of sales. Sales is 7 lakh 50,000. Okay. Now what is gross profit? Gross profit is 20%. When it says 20%, it is 20% of the net sales. Gross profit is the 20% of net sales. So here it is 20% of 7 lakh 50,000. Clear? So 20% of 7 lakh 50,000 is 1 lakh 50,000. You can calculate. So cost of goods sold is equal to 7,50,000 minus 1,50,000. We will get 6 lakhs. This is our cost of goods sold. Okay, this is the cost of goods sold. All of you have got it, how we have calculated? Exactly same. I will do this. Gross profit, this calculation I have shown here so that you are very clear. Gross profit, 20% of net sales, 20% of 7,50,000. Gross profit is 1,50,000. Same thing I have taken over here. Clear? Now average stock is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. So we have opening stock 50,000, closing stock 70,000. So 50 plus 70 divided by 2 is 60,000. Okay, this is our average stock. Clear about this? Take down this part. Take down this part clearly. Okay, finished. Now we'll find out the stock turnover ratio. Cost of goods is 6 lakhs. Average stock is 60,000. So cost of goods divided by average stock. 6 lakhs divided by 60,000 is 10 times. So your company is very, very efficient. The turnover is 10 times. Okay. Understood, girls? Are you all understanding? Shall I proceed further? Take down this problem. From the following information, calculate a stock turnover ratio. We have 2 years here. Draw this table with 3 columns, particulars 2016 and 2017. Opening stock 50,000, 70,000. Purchases during the year 1,50,000 and 2 lakhs. Sales during the year 4 lakhs and 5 lakhs. Closing stock 40,000 and 30,000. Stock turnover ratio, cost of goods sold divided by average stock. Take down this part. Opening stock is given, purchases is given, sales is given, and closing stock is given. So first, cost of goods sold. Same, I have done the column like this. All of you see answers. It's not just calculating and keeping it. It should be done in a very systematic way. Draw this table for cost of goods sold. Particulars 2016-17. Opening stock, you see this is the problem. Okay. This is the problem. Opening stock 50,000, 70,000. So from here I have taken Then purchases during the year 1,50,000 and 2,00,000, same thing. You're adding the purchases, you'll get this as 50,000 plus 1,50,000 and 70 plus 2,00,000, you get this total. Okay. Next, less closing stock. We all know closing stock, that is 40,000 and 30,000. So closing stock is 40 and 30. Okay. So from 2,00,000, if you reduce 40, you'll get to 1,60,000. 2,70,000 minus 30,000, you will get 2,40,000. Now we'll find out the average stock. Opening stock is this, closing stock, these two have taken like this. Average stock is equal to of 2016, 50 plus 40 divided by 2. This is 70 plus 30 divided by 2. 45,000 and 50,000. All of you have got the same thing? Next,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Next, we'll find out this stock turnover ratio. Cost of goods sold divided by average stock. I have taken this cost of goods sold as 1,60,000 here. Average stock 45,000. So 1,60,000 divided by 45, you will get 3.56. And here, same thing. Cost of goods sold is 2,40,000. Average stock is 50,000. Cost of goods sold 240 divided by 50, you will get 4.8 times. Did you get the same answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All of you
Yes,
understood how to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
Bharti,
ma'am.
Sumaya, Sara, Anis, Ashwin, all of you have understood BPM girls?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So one more I have given, just take down this part, another type it is. Find out gross profit from the particulars given below. Okay, you have to find out the gross profit here. Stock turnover ratio is 8 times. Cost of goods sold, it's not known. Average stock is 2,50,000 and selling price is 20% above cost. It is 20% above the cost. Okay. Read the problem very carefully. Once you understand the problem perfectly, you can solve it very easily. A problem well understood is half solved. All of you know this. First, read the problem correctly, all of you. So, find gross profit. Okay, we have to find the gross profit. We know stock turnover ratio is 8 times. Cost of goods sold, we do not know this. Average stock, we know. Selling price is 20% above the cost. Remember this, okay? So we have these formulas. Stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stocks. Then cost of goods sold calculation is this. Or we have to take this part. Average stock, as we all know, opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. These are the formulas. Taking these formulas, we'll have to find what? The gross profit. Now, again, I have taken the problem part over here. Stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock. We know the stock turnover ratio. You see, this is 8 times. So this is 8 times, okay? Next, cost of goods sold, we don't know this. Next, average stock. Average stock is known 2,50,000, that I have taken over here. By cross multiplication, what happens? By cross multiplication, like this. When I take this side, cost of goods sold is equal to 8 into 2,50,000, okay? Then cost of goods sold is equal to 20 lakhs. 8 into 2,50,000 is 20 lakhs. Now what we know cost of goods sold. Clear? Now here you see gross profit is 20% of cost of sales I have written. Okay. So here selling price 20% above cost. That is nothing but is our gross profit. So gross profit is 20% of cost of sales. So 20% of cost of sales means cost of sales is how much? 20 lakhs. So 20% of 20 lakhs, that is equal to 4 lakhs. So 4 lakhs is our gross profit. Understood this part? So these are the different types of problems. So what you have from stock turnover ratio. We have studied about stock turnover ratio. The most important part we have to remember in this is these formulas. Stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold divided by average stock, and average stock is opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2, and calculation of cost of goods sold, opening stock, add purchases, add direct expenses, reduce closing stock, you'll get cost of goods sold. Else cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. This is the inventory turnover ratio. Clear about this, all of you? So next we will be seeing this one, that is debtors turnover ratio.